Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is episode 16, season 8 of my Leicester City Let's Play, and we're continuing on literally where we was left off with the heartbreak from the last episode, where we missed out by winning the league on goal difference. But we're going to get straight into the next game, which is the Europa League Final against Juventus. I'm going to get straight into that, and then after that, we'll do a bit of a roundup of the season. So, tactics-wise, this is the team. When it loads up, this is the team that is going to be going out there. Winks, Dan Hole is injured. We've got injuries, which is the problem. Anyway, this is the team we're going to line up. We've got Silva, Maguire, Zuma and Holding as my back three. With Hernandez and TT. With Ndidi, Martin Erdegaard, McCule, Scott and Dolberg. I am tempted, in fact, let's swap them around. I am tempted to go three up front, but this is how we're going to line up. Hopefully, we can get the win. So let's get into this game and have a look. I just said let's get into the game and have a look. What we're looking at, let's get into this game and see how we do. I really want us to win this. At least if we win Europa League, it's a step forward. We missed out on the FA Cup this season. I want to win this cup because we missed out on the Carabao Cup. We didn't defend that. We haven't defended the FA Cup. So we've got to win something this season. Finishing second and not winning any cups is, in my mind, an absolute poor season. So let's get this game kicked off, shall we? I've just seen their team and who they've got up front. This is going to be horrible. Right. We don't need to see latest scores. They've got a good team. So do we. So do we have a good team. We're on attacking. We're just going to go at them. Just play how we've been playing all season. But the first highlight is going to be a corner to them. And they've almost scored it. It's fine. I'm not worried. I'm confident that we'll beat Juventus today. I think this is the first time we've played Juventus. I can't remember if we played them in the Champions League last season. I feel like we did and they absolutely destroyed us. Right. Erdegaard. With a free kick in. Rob Holding heads it over close. They're playing 4-4-2 as well, which is you don't see that often, to be honest with you, I don't think, with these European teams. Right. Big header to McCule. McCule to Erdegaard, who then passes it to Theo, who is out wide. Plays a nice ball to Erdegaard, who Dolberg's in. And Kasper Dolberg, who also, by the way, guys, is really, really happy about staying at the club now. He doesn't want to leave anymore. He has given us the lead. It is 1-0 to us. Kasper Dolberg with the first goal. Sorry if you've seen me getting distracted. A load of fire engines just went past my window. Yes, get in. 1-0. 15 minutes in. I can't get too excited just yet. But if we win the Europa League, that's nice. Right, Abraham. I will get his name right. Next season, I will get his name right. Right, Theo picks that ball up. Make a good pass. That isn't a good pass, but Erdegaard almost wins it. Right, Theo, good pass again. No. He's done that stupid thing. For God's sake, what was that? Right, so Theo should have just let it go out. Instead, he just stopped it on the line. And then they just had a player just standing in the box. So, look at this. Nice ball. Theo gets it. Right, just let it run out. No, he stops it. And then they just have a player there who's obviously would have been well offside other than Theo just keeping him on. Oh, for God's sake. Right, 1-1. This is going to be a good game, I think. Maguire to Zuma to Erdegaard. Right. Abraham's in. Abraham scores instantly. Tammy Abraham, 43 goals now this season. 2-1. Now this is an excellent game. Oh, we're only 17 minutes in. To Zuma to Erdegaard, who then just plays a lovely through ball here to Abraham. Do you know what? I feel like we've missed an attacking playmaker, like in the centre of the pitch. I feel like I should have played Erdegaard there a bit more. I know Winks has been playing awesome, but the chances he's made these past couple of games, he's been getting himself involved, getting some key passes off. Abraham's in again, shoots, saved by the keeper. He could have squared that to Dolberg then as well. Coming up to the 20-minute mark, we're doing all right. Right, highlight to us. Right, McCule, find your pass. Erdegaard. Again, can he find another key pass? He's done for a run. Found Dolberg. Dolberg's in. Dolberg shoots. I think there was a bit of miscommunication on between Dolberg and Abraham then, and McCall, I think. All kind of seem to be running to that same ball. But 2-1. TT suffered a bruised knee. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I've got new signings coming in, but I'm not going to show you them. We'll see them next season, because there is going to be one more season. Season 9. And then, obviously, I'll do like a 10 years in the future, which is another year later. Right, Abraham's in. Was he fouled, or was it an amazing tackle? It must have been an amazing tackle, or else Abraham would have scored that. Right. Now they're on the attack. Erdingard wins it, though. Dolberg, can he get it? No, can't. But Erdingard does get back. Theo, don't mess it up. To Erdingard. Ball over the top to Abraham. Abraham's in. Abraham shoots. Abraham scores. It makes it 3-1. We are 3-1 against Juventus right now. It's not even half-time yet. I'm not getting excited. I know what can happen in these games. Right, Maguire to Theo. To Martin Erdingard. Plays a nice, lovely through ball to Abraham. And I tell you what, Erdingard may be saying, hey, boss, don't forget about me for next season. I'm not in that position. I'm really not forgetting about him. Kasper Dolberg's picked up a knock, but he should be fine. He's not actually down as injured. Yeah, because Winks, obviously injured. Deep line playmaker, more defensive minded. By the looks of it, playing Erdingard in the centre here as an attacking playmaker is, as stupid as it sounds, giving us more of the chances. Like getting the ball forward, and it's doing well. Half time, 3-1 up. Let's have a look at this team talk. Let's very pleased to have the performance going, and then just do the usual. I have faith in you all. Let's get them all green. Let's get them all green. They're all green, and let's get into this second half. Right, they kick off. 3-1. We could just do with a nice early goal to try and finish this game out. And Dolberg does get injured, unfortunately. So Abraham can go over to the left-hand side as a complete forward. Chris Scott, on you come. He deserves to come on, to be honest with you, in this final. The way he's been playing at the end of this season, getting himself up there in the goals, especially in the cup competitions, he's slowly started to step up, which is good. And I don't think I'm going to need any more strikers next season, because we've got Tammy Abraham, Chris Scott, Harry Kane still, and Dolberg. 4 strikers, and why would I want to replace any of them? They've all scored a boatload of goals this season. Attacking midfield-wise, we're doing all right. Midfield-wise, okay, we just need to strengthen the wing-backs up, I think. Maybe get another defender in. Maguire's aging. I bought him in really just for one season, hoping we're going to win the league, but we didn't. I'm just looking at this, though, what to do. Toussaint, I think it may come on, but, oh, good save that was. Well, it was a save, wasn't it? Was it deflection? No, it's not gone into them. Right, let's see what this highlight is. I want to take Ndidi off. He's not having the best of games. Right, Theo's in acres of space. Finds in Abraham. Can he get a hat-trick? He cannot. Right, I'm going to make this sub now. Ndidi's on a yellow card. His conditioning is not right. He's literally got red card written all over him. So if we bring on Toussaint, Lucas Toussaint, as a ball-winning midfielder. And then who else can I make as a sub? I don't really want to make any subs yet. We'll just see how it goes. At the minute, 3-1 up. I don't need to make any other changes. Trent Alexander-Arnold might get a run out near the end of the game. 5 minutes into it, I think. Because I feel like he deserves it. TT has picked up a knock. 5 minutes to go. As long as we don't let them score now. It's been a very, completely different second half. This second half has. But Abraham. Find Scott. Come on, Chris Scott. Get yourself a goal. Chris Scott. The lad has 19 finishing and puts it wide from that position. He bottled it. He definitely bottled it. Right. Trent Alexander-Arnold, come on. His match sharpness is only at 59%. He's been injured for the back end of this season. So he can come on. Hopefully he doesn't balls up and get himself sent off and forgets what football is. 87 minutes. We're going to win this. Europa League Final. 5 minutes of added time. I'm not saying it just yet, but we definitely have one hand on this one hand on this trophy. I'm going to tell them to concentrate. They seem confident. 2 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. I'm not going to change anything. Holdings, pick the ball up nicely. Plays it back to Silva. Big kick looking for Scott. Doesn't find him. Right, 2 shots there. Erdingard. He's had a cracking game. McCule. Scott manages to get the deflection back to Trent Alexander-Arnold, to Erdingard, to McCule's in. Abraham for his hat-trick. Getting 4-1 Europa League Final against Juventus. We have absolutely tore them to bits. And I tell you what, the main man who we brought in this season, Tammy Abraham, I was worried about bringing him. I know he's star rating, I know he's class, and I was worried about losing Clichy and Iacho, but that man, hat-trick. And are we going to get another goal here, or is the ref just going to blow the whistle? Blow the whistle, ref. Let us win this. Let us win this cup. Right. Come on. That's got to be it. 4-1. 4-1 against Juventus. Right. We've got something to cheer about now. And get in. Right. 4-1. Where's the celebrations? Do we get it? Come on. It's not going to show the celebrations. My laptop's like having a fit now. It should be showing them, but obviously not. Oh, that's amazing. We've had some, I'm going to passionately say, congratulations, boys. You deserve this win. We do deserve this win. Hopefully we can go on and win the Champions League next season and then win the league, because that's what we want. Look at that. Tammy Abraham, hat-trick. Dolberg got himself a goal. That's incredible. So what news items have you missed? Right, let's quickly just have a quick look, because we've got awards, which you guys may have not seen. I don't know where the awards are now. Right, I don't know where the awards are, so I'm not going to look. So what have we got coming here then? So we celebrate the double. What double do we celebrate? The Community Shield. You cannot class the Community Shield as a double, can you? But we win. We've got it. Dolberg is injured. How long for a day? That's fine. Let's just send the assistant there. We'll have a quick look at the thing. Oh, Erdingard's got to pay out. A lot of bonuses have been paid out, but we've got 5 million quid for winning that. Leicester fans play. Do you know what? I'll show you one thing. I don't think, I'm not even an icon at this club, I don't think. Right, Leicester board happy with the win. I'm happy with the win. Yeah. So, squad bonus paid out. Ugh, 10 million quid in squad bonuses. Let's praise this form here. And I'm just rambling on. I know you want to see the team. So first of all, let's go into Leicester City and let's just go into general and have a look. Am I part of the favoured personnel yet? I'm not a favoured personnel. I am not an icon. And I'm not a legend. I've won 2 FA Cups, a Carabao Cup, a Europa League. I've got my top 4 club, joint first with Man United this season. And yet, I'm not on their favoured personnel list. That's quite depressing, really. So, let's just have a quick look at the squad, because we've still got a bit of time left in this episode. First of all, top goal scorer of the season, Tammy Abraham. 45 goals. Let's just click into him. Let's just have a look at him. So, 27 years of age. He is, who's he wanted by? Everyone. And he's worth 62 million. And I tell you what, he is not going. He is staying at this club for this season. We're going to win the league. We have a look. We bought him for 40 million quid. Was it last? I think it was last season, actually. So we bought him in last season. I remember, yeah. And it took him a while to get into it. But this season, 35 games in the league and scoring 37 goals, getting 10 assists, 15 player of the matches, 7.79 rating, altogether 45 goals, 37 in the league, 1 in the cup, 7 in the Continental Cups. He scored 3 goals internationally this year, and yeah, he's just been class. All season been class. Kasper Dolberg behind him, 32 goals for us this season. In the league, he scored 22 goals. Not as many as last year, but he played a few more games last year. But he's got more assists. So he's linked up well, which is good to see. Chris Scott, 3rd top goal scorer. 28 goals. He's 23 years of age, 19 finishing. He deserves an England call-up now. 29 games, 13 goals, 4 assists, and 1 player of the match in the league. Not averaging a 7 rating yet, 6.99. I think next season's going to be his season. But 28 goals all season. He's done amazing in the Cups for us. 13 goals in the league, but 10 goals in the Cups. Fair enough, 5 of them was against Derby in the FA Cup. But, again, the lad's done well. He's a young lad. Harry Kane. Actually, how am I going to keep Harry Kane around? He's on 165k a week. I didn't realise I gave him that much money, to be honest with you. But we've got until... Yeah, I didn't realise that. That's stupid money. I might see if I can sell Harry Kane, because he's had a good season with us. I know 22 appearances, 8 goals. Maybe get rid of Harry Kane. But we'll see. He's on a lot of money. He's been not as much as Abraham. Abraham? That's a new one. Abraham. Right, highest rated player is Tammy Abraham. Dolberg. Ndidi is getting himself up there. Again, Ndidi. Let's have a look at him. He's just class. 34 appearances for us this season. Couple less than the seasons before. 3 goals, 9 assists. 3 player of the matches, 7.2. So the best, second best season he's had with us. But again, he's done well. Who else? Really, Nathaniel Klein, you're on loan, mate. You're going. No, we're right. Theo Hernandez. Again, he's been a really good player for us this season. He's played 26 games, averages a 7 rating. See, some of these ratings I would have thought they'd been higher. Again, it wasn't as good as last season's rating. He's played more games though, got more assists, got a goal in him. Again. He's good. 27 years of age, in his peak. I think next season we're going to have a good team. TT, brought in from Man United. 29 years of age. He played 24 games. 7.3 rating. 1 goal. 8 assists. Again, he's done really, really well for us this season. See, these average ratings I've just clicked on here are completely different to what I've just clicked on. Right. Yeah. Youngster, Miguel, there's no point really looking at him. When did I bring him in? I think it was January, did I bring him in? He played 6 games for us, though. He looked all right. Wasn't too bad. Mo Salah, he's probably not going to be here next season. He's only here for 1 year. The experiment of Mo Salah didn't really work, really, did it? I brought him in on a free. Didn't play in any league games. He made 4 appearances in the Cups. That's about it. So that's the Mo Salah experiment over and done with. Kurt Zuma, again, he's 30 now. So our back 4, well, back 3 technically are aging a little bit. Obviously, he's still in his prime. Don't get me wrong, his strength's still up there. 37 games this season, 2 assists, no goals to his name. But again, done well. Who else have we got below it? Sapan, he didn't play much football this season. Chris Scott, looked at him. Harry Winks. He's only rated now a 3-star player, though. Which is weird. Obviously, we've got better quality players coming in, I think. But 29 years of age, he's had his best season so far. 36 games. It really doesn't like look good, but his passing was incredible this season. What else we got? Who else are we doing here? So Martins. He's very bad. He didn't play for us this season, really, did he? 31 games last season, only 7 this season. So we didn't really give him a chance, but he's a youngster. He's going to be there. Who else am I going to look at? Holding, 29 years of age. He's been solid for us. Ben Chilwell, 28. Again, he's a good backup at that left-hand side. Harry Maguire, 32. Again, we're going to need some centre-backs. McCule, surprisingly enough, down here. But then again, McCule and Erdegaard didn't really get much chances. They played 29 games this season, actually. 5 goals, 5 assists. Not as good as this season here, where he absolutely was amazing. But back into the season, when I brought him back into the squad, did well. I think Martin Erdegaard should be not long underneath him. There we go, Martin Erdegaard. I think I found his position for next season. He's still 26. He's played exactly the same amount of games as last season, but had a lower rating. Maybe because I changed the system up, I don't know. So that's that with some of the players. Let's have a quick look at the competitions. Because we have a look, Abraham. Let's look. He got the golden boot. If we go into the Premier League, when it loads up, if we go into, what am I looking for? Stats. Is it player stats? Player overall. There we go. Tammy Abraham, top goal scorer, 37 goals. Beating this lad, whoever he is, at Preston. He's not that great, but yeah, Lukaku is still up there, 22 goals for Lukaku. Kasper Dolberg's getting in there. He was joint third place between, Martial, Lukaku. So, yeah, did well. Young lad from Tottenham may be worth looking at. Let's just scout him. And Rashford's still there, 17 goals. Again, I want to get wingers. Rashford's worth 72 million. Don't think I'm bringing him in. So who else we got? So player of the matches. Tammy Abraham got that, 15 player of the matches. Anything else? Most appearances. Silva for Leicester, 38 appearances. Joint is always goalkeepers there. Games won. Look at that. Joint out first. Team goals. Yeah, we've just dominated this season. Look at that. Ben Gibson, though. We sold him to Tottenham this season. Most tackles in the season. That's pretty decent. So, that's that really, guys. Really, really good end of the season. I feel like I've not celebrated it enough, but I am actually really happy with this season. I'm just a bit disappointed we didn't win the league. If we won the league and the Europa League, I would have been really happy. It would have been just exactly what I wanted to the end of this season. And then what all I would have done is just done the highlights of the Champions League games, and hopefully you'd see us win the Champions League. But no, fail that. One more season it is. I'm going to give it at least to season 10. If I get to season 10 and I don't win the league, I'm going to have to probably call it quits, because I've got another save I'm trying to do. And then FIFA 19, it's been announced. I've got until the 2nd of November to get York City into the Premier League, but that's another save. Anyway, guys, if you've watched this from start to finish, leave us a thumbs up. Let me know what you think below. Europa League champions, that will do. Premier League champions next season is a must. Right, guys, thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next episode. See you in a bit.